JC here from Real and Simulated Wars. I have been doing some research regarding FPV suicide drones for an independent project, and one of the articles that I stumbled upon it is this one shown here that appeared on War on the Rocks, which is a very nice publication, very important people published here. uh, it contains all types of commentary regarding national security, strategy, and warfare as it is happening today in Ukraine and sometimes Gaza. And this article in particular really impressed me because it was written by a guy who fought for the Ukraine, and he confesses that, well, the drones are not as good as people are selling them, despite all the videos which look very impressive. I believe that one must keep in mind that there is a lot of information warfare going on. And, well, I believe it was an important contribution taken directly from a guy who experienced them. The second thing that I wanted to show you it is that in my research of how to use tactical drones, there are plenty of publications. I found this very nice and very concise guide at Spartanat, which is, I believe these guys are German, and they have a series of books regarding modern warfare. There is all type of uh, publications covering a variety of topics, and this particular one, this book that I'm showing right here, it is regarding the tactical drone. And well, these books can be bought via Amazon. It's a pity that they don't have like an electronic version, but so be it. So I got myself a copy. uh, I kind of doubted before buying it because that cover seems a bit like a AI generated and maybe a bit of a turn off. The book is very, very brief. It doesn't have as many pages as one would expect. It's 144 pages. Uh, it is a good book. It turns out to be very concise. That's the only thing that it has. It doesn't go into long-winded analysis of anything and contains a very practical type of advice regarding how to use drones, how to defend against them. And uh, I decided to compile this into a series of videos that I'm going to be showcasing here at the blogs channel. And the tools of the trade, I'm going to be using Arma 3, and I used a couple of mods for this particular video. Actually, I have loaded a bunch of them and I'm trying them. It is really, there is a great variety of drones. But as for suicide drone, the one that I chose, it is this particular one, the Ukraine FPV drone. I do believe it has better handling capabilities than other stock drones, but I could be wrong. I'm a very lousy pilot, so we will see. Tools of the trade number two, another Arma mode, Drongo's artillery. This guy is really onto something. It has this interface that is great. I am adding this. In theory, you can use uh, suicide drones, but I cannot figure it out how to do it. So I will have it here in handy just because I want to show you the differences between one kill chain and the other. Basically, we are going to use HIMARS to obliterate the enemy position, because the drones are going to fail, and I will show you why. So I'm right here in the editor. I'm going to put it in the 3D version. And the purpose of this is not to win. It's not in a scenario. It's just a practice type of gig. And I have a team, which is what I saw suggested by in the Spartanaut book. I have a leader which has a drone, an AR-2, if I remember correctly, that is going to be used for reconnaissance. And then two more guys do have the FPV suicide drones. And I'm going to be able to kind of handle both of them. So let's go for it. Well, I am here with my crew. I have two drones, suicide drones in backpacks. There is a way to make them, to make the AI to use them, but I couldn't figure it out yet. That is going to be very, very interesting. It is a model also made by this guy Drongos. So we are going to, first thing that I'm going to do, it is just to pull some security. It's just to keep appearances.
4, move back.
As you know,
On the way.
I know where the enemy is, and this is not a real scenario. It's just to show
Standing by.
what is like to have to use these drones. So I'm gonna get 2 and 3 who
2,
have
3, move right. On the way.
the suicide drones,
Standing by.
and I'm going to do them to
2, 3, assemble that weapon.
Standing by. Waiting. Standing by.
I hope this doesn't have any issues with the I hate when this happens. The map, this map is a mod map too, and you know, sometimes strange collisions between the map, in particular the grass, I wonder if it's gonna have any effect, can destroy the
2, 3, move back.
Roger.
the you know, the rotors. But anyway, let's go with the kill chain. I am going to open the UAV terminal, and I have 3 options. The suicide drones that my crew just set up, and I have my own drone. I'm calling it my own just because. And we're going to be doing some reconnaissance. So, one thing that I wanted to bring up to you guys is that, well, in the real war, these drone operators, they go for some amount of training. It's like 4 to 6 weeks, according to what I have read. Could be less, could be more. Of course, you know, younger generations, not like myself, an old fart, younger generations do have more chances of absorbing this technology faster and better. But it's not that they, even when drones are relatively easy to maneuver, it's not that they drop them. And here's the drone, you know, up and down. right or left. They go to school for that. But nonetheless, what I have learned it is that specific maneuvers do require some, not precision if you will, but for instance, if you're going to turn left, you have to move the controls in a particular sequence. Like first use what they could be the yaw controls, and then move the oh, look at that position over there. Aha, big juicy target. That's a trench. There is at least one guy right there. There is an enemy patrol moving around. So these three lines are very typical of Ukraine. I don't know if I mentioned that. There is ferocious fights for these three lines all the time. And well, in this scenario, I am just exploiting that particular terrain feature to set up something that is decent, but again, is not a real scenario. I want to explore now the far side of the tree line. I'm going to turn left. You see, you apply what could be the pedals, and then you put your cyclic. To the right. It can be done in a variety of ways, but in particular if you are operating a drone, a quadcopter like this one, you're kind of expected to do that specific sequence. Let's put this guy in the hover and take a look by using the turret control to see what is in the far side. I know there is a way, whoa, there is a way to control the UAV while you're operating the turret, like I am doing here. Wow. Some sort of armored vehicle. Tree canopies everywhere. So destroyed vehicles. Oh, look at the patrolees. So this is going to be fun. Oh, another vehicle. Yeah. Is that guy aiming at me? Okay, anyway, I'm going to release the controls for this, and I'm going to go and connect to one of the suicide drones. Let me choose this one. I'm really Very worried that the grass is gonna screw us up. Okay, so this is the drone mode, and I chose this one because, wow, great, didn't have any effect. I chose this one because it has better physics. It's like it feels better to fly, and it has this bigger monitor. The signal degrades pretty fast, but one surprise for me was that this thing has thermals, as you can see right there. So I don't know, I don't think that's realistic, but what do I know? So I'm going to attack, or try to attack, this trench position. It was around there. Where it is? There it is. So let's just turn around. Another thing that I learned is that drone operators, they do plan their flight. They kind of plot mentally their attack route, and also they take many things into consideration, like remaining hidden and whatnot. So it's not like in a video game where you have a lot of excuse me for a second. Oh, let me do this, because I didn't add a script to know if I caused any casualties or not. So I'm gonna activate the camera and go and see what happened there. So massive charge, and I can do this because I'm in the editor. Wow, I missed it for very long. I don't think that... oh yeah, the guy is alive and kicking. Where did I hit? Exactly, I don't know. But there it went. Apparently there to his right. So he was very well protected. I do believe that we should come from the front of the trench position, but that is beyond my abilities. And there it goes, according to the article. It's very difficult to hit things. Of course, guys, this is just me, and I am old, and I'm not a good pilot, but you get the idea. All right, I'm gonna close the camera, and I'm going to take control of that other drone For this one, I'm going to be attacking the try to attack the enemy vehicles in the back or in the far side of the trench. Your right, cyclic right, and continuously monitor the airspeed. So the enemy should be to our right. There is another tree line back there. Very wide turn. That didn't work very well. I'm at the edge of the universe, the edge of the map, of course. It's a very small map, but it's nice. Now we're kind of attacking against the sun. So the vehicle should be in that blurb over there. Oh, I'm going to miss it, so gonna be another pass. What a miscarriage of airmanship. So I'm gonna take the easy route. I'm just hovering, turning. Getting ready to attack. Switch to thermal view. Wow, I think I did hit the enemy vehicle. Let's take a look. Oh, they didn't even flinch. What the hell? Oh, that's the other vehicle. Put the more. There is some movement there. I don't know if that's a critical hit or not, but we have caused one casualty, and I see that people have already moved to pull some security, but I can see the hit over there. Yeah, definitely there is a crater there. We hit it in the back, but this type of charge, I guess, it doesn't have the punch um, for armor. So pretty tough position. As you can see, we spent 2 drones. Of course, in real life they do this with better pilots and more drones, of course. So tough luck. So I'm kind of bitter about this freaking position. So I'm gonna call the cavalry, and let's move out of the way for a little while. I'm gonna use Drongo's artillery just because I want to show you. This thing is just a blast to use. We have a HIMARS and some mortars. I'm not even going to bother about the mortars. We'll stop right there. And because I want to observe this enemy position right there. So to use Drongo's artillery mode, you press home and you take control basically of one of the assets. Press control, and now we are having control over that. I do believe that the enemy position is right there. We're going to click. A target was made, and we're going to use 3 tubes. And I don't want to make it too wide. I mean, HIMARS are really sometimes they disperse a lot. I believe that, you know, they're an area weapon.
Message to observer. Over.
So we'll just sit and wait. Talking about HIMARS, I do believe that yeah, I said it is an area weapon. Well, it depends how you configure it, but and it depends on the munition that you're using. This in particular, I'm trying to hit infantry, so
Shot over.
RT is coming.
Splash over.
That's it. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you. I'm going to go into a real mission in the next video, but I just wanted to plant the seed about the use of drones, the FPV drones, and why it's not easy, and why, what are their shortcomings. Oh, I see the guy's dead. So that's basically it. I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for your kind attention, and keep enjoying your games.